How on the children to do? This year the Queen quite head from the body of the show Gullah Geechee Nation and thing like that. Made a day in Geneva, Switzerland one more again. This year day, we the day to one memorial for Dr. Clyde. One of we anointed spirit of the Gullah Geechee Nation. We're so glad for day one more again with all of these your children, what a celebrate human rights, what a stand for rewrite and thing like that. And in the honor to know, say, look at all these what day this year a march. So we're so glad that 100 children to tune in to one more Gullah Geechee TV Nation News and 100 children know this year the what going on. What 100 children to do? Look at children. We the day from the UN one more again in Geneva, Switzerland, thing like that. Look at me to crack me teeth with. This is Sister Ana Lorinda. This your sister, the one there, the Afro descendant from Latin America. Honor to know about Honduras and thing like that. Well, this year the day from there. Okay, 100 children. Look here, tune in with me. Sister Ana, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you. Yes, muy bien, gracias.
So now, tell us about your NGO. What is the name of your NGO?
Yes, the name of the organization is called Culture of Afro-Indigenous Solidarity. It was, I'm the president and founder of this organization to help the Afro-descent people from Honduras called Garífunas and the indigenous peoples to have more visibilization, to be more visible
in Honduras.
In the international arena. Because I'm based here in Geneva and representing these groups for most of the time for the cultural
retention and continuation. And so on.
Yes.
So
and to promote
of the punta and so on.
To promote human rights and
yes.
And of course the Garífunas has received the prize from UNESCO as a cultural diversity for their own culture.
For their own
as
culture.
You know, the punta is very well in Honduras.
Yes.
And I take this opportunity because we are going to celebrate the World Summit on the Afro-descent people in La Ceiba, Honduras, from the 18th to the 21st August, and I will deliver an invitation to you and your group that you may come because this is for the celebration after the 10th year of the Declaration and Plan of Action, Durban.
Oh, excellent. Durban Conference.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, excellent. So now, what is the situation currently with the Garífuna in Honduras?
Yes, the government of Honduras has just created a ministry for the ethnic groups of Honduras, and this is very well because the director is come from Garífuna, and they are trying to do more things to help these ethnic groups.
Right, and to be able to retain the culture and to continue to have it throughout the country.
Yes, and to preserve
it.
Their own language.
Yes.
Because the Garífunas, thanks God, they have preserved their own language. And it's called Garífunas, and it is very important because both they can have a bilingual education.
Right. Now, you yourself are not Garífuna.
No. I can say that I will call mestizo, no?
Mestizo.
Yes, but you know, as everyone knows, we just have one race.
Yes.
Then we are all the same, and I'm sure I have black, and I don't mind.
Right.
I don't have any complex at all.
Right.
And it's just one race.
Exactly.
You know, just the latest research that was done by the ADN, it was said it's just one race that exists, but then for discrimination reasons they have changed number, saying different colors and
right, and then split everyone up.
Yes.
And which is why we're all here to put everyone back together.
Yeah,
right.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yes.
This place was meant for that.
Yes.
But unfortunately misused.
Exactly. Now,
Which is the original place? Hello.
Yes.
Which is your original birthplace?
In Honduras, yeah. So how long have you been in Geneva?
Oh, I have been here for 30 years.
30 years.
Yes, I am very happy to be here and I have the opportunity to come to study before here. Then I'm very proud of my dear father and mother that sent me when I was younger to study here in Switzerland. And since you know your destiny, you never know about your destiny. Then I came back again already in the 1980s.
Okay.
And I can say that I have my nephews that live in Destin and my brother in Panama City.
Yes, in Florida. Yes.
I will come and visit.
Please, the Gullah Geechee Nation. Yes.
Your group.
Yes, so that way Hannah can we the crack we teeth and things like that and see some of the things what we do, and then Hannah can tell you what they do in Honduras.
Yes.
Okay. So I thank you so much, Sister Anna, and I love your name because there's so many Gullah Geechees with the name Anna also.
Yes, very easy.
Yes, I have a cousin with your name.
Oh yes.
Yes. So definitely we look forward to you coming to visit us and for us to come and see Honduras through your eyes.
And I will send you the invitation. Then you can organize we will start sending the invitation for the next week because we need to prepare. And we are hoping that many Afro-descendants, the government of the United States and the people from the United States are already coming.
Okay, excellent. So we look to be there too.
Be there.
Yes, as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Sister Anna. Blessings. How are our children to do? This is the one other sister, what a day. Sarah Malani, who is from Morocco. So Hannah children, you might not have a yeti about that, but we want yeti what she to do in the work in the human rights and things like that in Geneva too. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias a Dios.
Ah, muy bien, muy bien.
Gracias. Salud.
Now, what is the name of your NGO?
El nombre de tu organización.
Bueno, yo trabajo como activista de los derechos humanos en Marruecos y soy miembro del Consejo Real Consultativo para los Asuntos del Sahara, CORCAS.
She's working for the consultative
Consejo Real Consultativo para los Asuntos del Sahara, CORCAS. Es un consejo creado como solución de la autonomía creado por toda la estructura saharaui en Marruecos para que defiendan el problema del Sahara y como solución que la autonomía. Nosotros es un consejo creado por el rey, por el monarca Mohammed VI.
Yes, she's working for the Royal Council. And this council was created for the King of Morocco to work for the autonomy.
Encargado de todos los asuntos.
This organization is working for all the affairs
of the whole country of Morocco and all of the people.
And the organization is called CORCAS.
Pero yo trabajo organización, es un consejo real, conseller.
Yes. And she's been working like an activist, and she's part of this Royal Council.
And
activista de los derechos humanos porque yo fui víctima de la violación de los derechos humanos cuando apenas desde la infancia por el Polisario y fui deportada a Cuba durante 18 años. Entonces después hice una promesa que voy a luchar por denunciar la realidad que desconocen la gente del Polisario y para que lo que yo sufrí no lo sufren nuevas mujeres saharaui, marroquí en los campamentos de Tinduf y para que se pone fin a este drama humano que llevamos más de 35 años.
Yes, she's been working since a long time for human rights because since she was 5 years old, she was a victim. And she was sent to Cuba. And she has promised to continue working for human rights and and defending their own rights. This was a problem.
Denunciar la realidad del Polisario que desconoce la opinión pública internacional.
And this was a problem together, and she's working to denounce all the Polisario, what the Polisario is doing. And to the international arena like this to have the opportunity that many people
will know and raise awareness globally about this issue.
About this issue, yes.
So now,
las nuevas generaciones no sufren lo que yo sufrí y sufrió mi madre y sigan sufriendo los campamentos de Tindouf porque queremos encontrar una solución pacífica que es la autonomía, que regresen a su país Marruecos, que pueden vivir un futuro mejor, que no sufren lo que yo sufrí, porque yo sufrí bastante y lo que me indigna más, y por eso estoy aquí y por eso seguimos luchando, porque la gente que cometió tantos errores, que torturó, que discriminó, que mató, que encarceló, que hizo muchos desaparecidos, detenciones arbitrarias, es la que sigue dirigiendo el Polisario, sigue con toda la impunidad.
Yeah, then she is here and she always attends this Human Rights Council, and she travels a lot around the world just to defend and what the Polisario has done. Because her family has suffered, and there are all the people that are victims from this violence. They are in the Tindouf camps, and with the autonomy, they want that those people come back
released
to
and be
Morocco.
Free and come back home to Morocco.
Yes.
And so they have a diaspora of their own then. They've been displaced. The diaspora.
Que hay en España, que hay en Britania, siguen víctimas, siguen sufriendo. Entonces nosotros queremos sensibilizar la opinión pública internacional de la realidad del Polisario, que no es lo que ellos conocen, un pueblo que lucha por su independencia, sino que hay otra realidad más cruel, más que nosotros le hemos vivido el sufrimiento, la violación sistemática de los derechos humanos. Entonces hay que conocer esta realidad cruel, pero hay una solución a cambio de esto, que es la autonomía en un Marruecos integrado. Eso es lo que queremos, que todas las familias saharauis se unen, viven en armonía, se pone fin al sufrimiento que hemos vivido durante 35 años.
This problem it lasts for more than 35 years, and then she would like that all the Saharaui people can live together in peace and for this,
harmony.
They can have a dialogue and to try
change the situation.
That's it, and that all the Saharaui people that is based in the Tindouf camp may come back home. And live together in peace and
harmony.
And pueden regresar a su país natal, Marruecos, que pueden integrarse y que solucionen esta solución en una autonomía amplia que garantice todos los derechos políticos, económicos, sociales, porque es a cambio de lo que nosotros hemos vivido en los campamentos de Tindouf, donde la gente es privada hasta de los derechos más fundamentales, libertad de expresión, libertad de movimiento. La gente, entonces lo que te dije que me indigna más es que tú ves que los dirigentes del Polisario, los que hablan al mundo, que quiere la libertad del pueblo, que quiere la independencia, solo que han matado, solo que han encarcelado, solo que tienen las manos rojas de sangre, solo que siguen dirigiendo con toda la impunidad. Eso es lo que quiero, por favor, que traduzcas.
And they are promoting for the human rights and showing another reality, the real reality, because Polisario it has been there are those that have done many suffering to those people. And but she would like to. That's why she's working
so hard
to promoting and that everybody knows this situation, this reality. Because many people have suffered a lot, and she just wants that everybody knows the reality of this, what Polisario has done before
in Morocco. Gracias.